are back with comedian Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So it is official. I went and picked up the passports today with the freshly minted fucking US visa in there. We've got 2 years, September 2027. So it's all happening. I got rained off work today. I was going to have a half day anyway, so I could pick up the passports, but the heavens opened up and it fucking pissed down all morning. Got called at 10:30, picked up the passports, everything gold. We also booked our tickets to India, so 28th of this month, which is like 17 days away. What is it? Is it the 11th today? I don't know. Maybe it's the 10th. Anyway, it's fuck all. Just over 2 weeks now. It's getting very surreal. Everything is very surreal now. We're starting to peel the house down, get rid of shit, pack shit up, canceling shit. It sort of feels like when we left to India from Melbourne during COVID. I can't believe I've been doing the podcast this long. That was 5 years ago. Jesus Christ. And I've recorded every single day in between then and now. So if you wanted to, you could just go back to fucking 5 years ago and see what I was up to. I could do that if I wanted to. I did do it for a little while. Boyle reflects. Remember that? And I gave up. I gave up because of the fucking job. I'll get back to it. I'm getting back to everything once I get to Boston. It's going to be full-time comedy. It's going to be podcasting, the Jenny Diaries, all of it. Fucking jiu-jitsu, writing, meditation, all of it. Every single thing I can cram into fucking 24 hours, I'm going to do. 8 hours sleep, exercise. I'm just looking forward to having my life back. It really feels like I've put my life on hold for the last 18 months. I don't even know what's happened in the last 18 months. All I know is I can never do this again. I don't have enough years left. I can't just half-ass the next thing I do and think I'm going to fall back on fucking construction. I'm done with construction. That's the end. Prior to this stint, I had always done things with the idea in the back of my mind I can always fall back on construction. I can do crane operating or whatever. I now know that is an impossibility. Even without this, I would not have lasted any longer than another month. I could probably do 2 weeks further than I'm doing, but that's it. And that's it for good now. That's it. Again, if I went back to the podcast I recorded last time I said that, when I stopped doing the cranes in the middle of COVID or at the start of COVID, I was like, I'm never going to work again. But that was hollow. It wasn't that hollow. I still didn't work for 4.5 years. But that Boyle didn't know what this Boyle now knows. This Boyle now knows what it's like to be 40, dragging your ass out of bed at 5 a.m. every morning to fucking do a 12-hour day in the cold, in the dark, with a fucking huge commute, rocking up and going down into the pit with the fucking other animals for 12 goddamn hours, and then re-emerging to drive home, collapse with exhaustion, and do the exact same thing the next day with no end in sight. This Boyle is far wiser than that Boyle. I feel like I needed this 18 months. I needed a full-blown fucking reality check. This is like a lesson a smart person, a person with intelligence would have learnt maybe late 20s. But you can only play the hand you're dealt with, and I wasn't dealt with super amounts of intelligence. And so I've had to learn all the lessons that people normally learn earlier a lot later in life. but you got to be grateful for having learned them. That's what I say. So once this is done, once this little fucking 2.5 weeks is fucking done, I'm done with this. This is the end of the era. I will be living on my own terms now. I will be choosing what I'm doing, and I'll be going at it with the tenacity of a waterproofer going at it at 5 a.m. in the morning. I mean, if you can fucking wake up at 5 a.m. and do something you hate for 12 hours and then drive back and collapse at the end of the day after doing the potty as well, then I can just choose something, which is comedy, that I hate just only slightly less. But it only needs to be slightly less. You just do the thing you hate slightly less, and you do it with the same effort you did the thing that you fucking despised. That's the trick to life. Forget about the money. Forget about fucking everything. Forget about the future. You just have to do something. That's what I realized. You have to do something. Choose something you can do until you're old. Choose something that's not going to fucking kill you. And choose something where the potential for earning has no real ceiling, if you know what I mean. Like, the only way I can increase my pay now is if I work harder. That's the only way. If instead of 70 hours, I do 80 hours. Or I get a slight pay rise. That's the only way. There's no way of getting exponential returns. You know what I mean? So you got to choose something where there's no ceiling. That might be start a business. I am not starting a business anytime soon. It has to be comedy. So the Boyle is becoming a comedian again as soon as these fucking next torturous 2 weeks are over. The Boyle is back. Anyway, that'll fucking do it for I hear rain. Hopefully that carries on to tomorrow morning. Anyway, that'll do for tonight, and I'll see you the fuck later.